Okay, I'm trying out a brand new hairstyle and I don't know how I feel about it. Do I just look as if I haven't washed my hair in like 6 years? I want to kind of go for like the wet type of look because for today's tutorial I'm actually wanting to do something really tropical with really nice bronzed glowy skin. Definitely doing something tropical on the eyes because I did get the Morphe 35A Up Till Dawn Artistry palette in PR a couple of weeks ago and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a really pretty palette. I did go onto their website and I did see it swatched and it done it honestly the world of good because whenever I looked at it like this it was like okay, not that excited. It's a really nice palette, but but whenever I seen it swatched and I seen the variety in the palette, like they had swatched all the greens together, the pinks, like the neutrals and the browns and the blacks, and it was like, oh my goodness. That palette is actually really nice. First off, I'm going to start on my skin because the colour difference going on here is a situation, not a vibe. So do bear with me on that. I did mention this in yesterday's tutorial, but I used something else, so I thought I'd use this today. And it's from the brand Pie. This is the Impossible Glow. It's a hyaluronic acid and sea kelp highlight and drop concentrated eliminator. So basically you can apply this to your skin on its own. You can mix it in with your foundation and or your moisturiser. The shade I got was Champagne because it does come in a number of different shades, which actually is quite nice. I'm just going to apply them wee drops for now. It actually looks very similar to the iconic London Illuminator drops, but I'm just kind of hoping that it's not as intense as that product, you know what I mean? Or maybe it is, holy shit. So straight away I can actually tell this is actually a really nice. What I love about it is the formula, like the consistency and the feel of it. It's nice and lightweight actually. It's not thick and heavy or sticky or anything, and it does obviously have like the wee bit of a tint in it, but as you can see that's actually blended in really nicely to the skin. It hasn't left my skin looking patchy or anything. I am on such a roll at the minute with finding such amazing products. I even feel like that has kind of like somewhat blurred out my skin a wee bit as well. Yes, no, am I crazy? So I did get this off Look Fantastic, by the way, and I do have a code for Look Fantastic at the minute. It's not affiliate, don't make any money off it, unfortunately. I'm going to be taking the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation in the shade Neutral Hazel. Of course, if you've seen my previous video, you know that I absolutely love this foundation. And this is literally my second time using it. But honestly, this was how impressed I was with this foundation yesterday. Unbelievable. I do honestly feel like it is very similar to the NARS foundations, especially the Natural Radiant Longer foundation. The finish, how this makes my skin look, how it feels, how it lasts, how it wears, how it blends. Honestly, I do feel like this is so similar. Then I'm going to go in and use the H&B concealer. I'm going to take the Primark foundation stick in the shade Chai, and I'm just going to go in with my sponge. Just press this on. I feel like now that I have a wee bit of makeup on, like foundation and stuff, I feel like the hair is kind of starting to come together a wee bit. See, trying to find a brush in my room is an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to be taking the blush bomb from Makeup Revolution. It's just their wee liquid blushes at the minute. They're actually really good, and it's in the shade Glam Orange. And I'm just going to start blending this in. This wee blush is honestly so nice. Like, say for like a really nice J, like a blushed look, this wee blusher is just so good. That's actually something I've been meaning to say to you. So we're going to sit down and do a video, just like a wee Q&A type video on us buying the house. I think I had briefly mentioned it to you if you had want it, and quite a few of you had said that you do want it. Just like our experience with buying a house, from start to finish, the process of us buying a house here in Northern Ireland, how we saved, how much we spent, hidden costs, the process of absolutely everything from start to finish, things about the house, literally everything. You know, mortgage advisor, solicitors, absolutely everything. You can leave me a comment down below and I will screenshot the comment, just like literally down below in this video here, and I'll screenshot the comments or questions or anything. But I think it'll be quite a nice wee video actually, because I just kind of realised that I haven't really actually spoke much about the house in too much detail, like since we've moved in. Okay, so I'm just gonna give my face wee spritz with the MAC Prep and Prime Oldie But I Goodie. It's been so long since I've used this though. Oh. Just kind of rejuvenate my skin again. Oh, I'm not even joking, like I'm just so obsessed with base makeup. It's just, see my base makeup routine at the minute, I'm just absolutely obsessed, and it's just all down to the products I'm using. I just I love it. I love makeup. For highlight, I'm going to take my wee Dior highlight palette, this wee one here. This is the 002 Glitz, and I just like to take these two shades at the top. But yeah, honestly guys, please do leave me a kind of comment down below, and honestly I'll screenshot it for the video, for the wee Q&A. Honestly, ask us anything regarding buying a house, or buying a house over here, or what the process might be like to like somewhere else in the world or wherever. Any tips and tricks we have about saving, honestly anything. It's just going to be like a nice wee chilled sit down Q&A type video, so honestly ask us anything. I am going to add the tiniest wee bit more blush. I'm going to take the Natasha Denona Rose Cheek Duo. I've never used this before. It's a cream blush and highlight. Nice. And that's what it looks like there. I got this off Look Fantastic and I was like, oh my god, a Natasha Denona product for like £16. Bargain. It's the size of a matchbox. Yep. That's quite nice too. And then for bronzer, I'm just going to take this wee one I used in yesterday's tutorial from Enquiries. I'm going to take another clean set. Of course, I'm going to be taking my signature brush collection with a Buff and Blend. These are obviously, of course, still available by the way, and they do ship worldwide and everything. I'll link everything down below. I just like to use these brushes literally every single day. Like they are my actual go-to brushes, but they're just, some of them are clean. That one's alright, but I have to say I absolutely love getting a fresh pair though. But yeah, so this is my wee 6-piece brush collection, obviously, as you all know, I'm sure at this point. Okay, so the Morphe 35A Up Till Dawn Artistry Palette. I love the packaging. It's really, really pretty. Well, we kind of do something that's somewhat inspired by the packaging. Like those shades and colours, because obviously I'm wanting to go for something green, kind of like tropical-esque, but obviously keeping it quite glam and sultry, smoky, a wee bit of shimmer somewhere on the lid, lower lash line maybe, inner corner, you know, because there is like matte and gloss through the packaging. There's like a wee hint of pink purple there. Okay, we'll see. We'll see where we go. This is my wee flat packing brush. It's really good for not only like packing on a matte shade, shimmer, pigment or whatever, but because the top is quite fluffy, you're able to not only pack on but blend as well. So I'm going to just use this to pack on and blend this shade. I'm just going to start off by packing this on the outer corner first of all. Ooh yeah, that is very nice. Kind of blending it up and within the crease. I'm going to start and wing it out as well. I'm going to take my 02, which is very similar to my 01. My 01 is a big fluffy crease brush, whereas this is like, it's kind of like its baby sister, but this one here is more tapered. It's more coming into a point. It's really good for like really precise blending and placement. It's also very similar to my 04, but my 04 is definitely a wee bit more fluffy. Oh no, sorry, I would say my 01 and my 04 would kind of be like little brother, little sister, kind of, you know, because this is slightly bigger. Yeah, I don't really know where I was getting my 02 from, but yeah, this is just like a really nice wee petite blending brush, very similar to the 01, of course. Only the difference is the size, whereas this one has kind of like the same idea, only it does come into a more tapered point for kind of like definitely more precise blending on the lid and the lower lash line and creating shape and stuff. So I'm going to take nothing on this. I'll tell you a lie, I'm going to take a tiny bit. And I'm just going to use just like the tip of this brush to kind of help create that shape a wee bit more. Once there's like minimal product left on that brush, I'm just going to go in and start and blend this out. Just kind of diffusing that line. I'm going to take my 04, which is my nice precise blending brush. Just using circular motions. I'm just going to spend this time to just really diffuse and blend this outer corner. Just making sure there's no harsh lines. And I'm going to be using really, really light pressure as well, by the way. So I'm literally just tickling the shadow. I think I'm going to take a wee bit of Midnight Splash, this dark blue. And slightly blend that out a wee bit. I think it'll kind of somewhat deepen the green. There we go. Well, duh. I just realised what I just said there. Oh, I'll deepen the green. Again, once there's minimal product on the brush, I'm going to go in for a nice blend with everything. I'm really stuck between these two shades. I want to say this one because I feel like it's a no-brainer. It goes. Oh my god, look at my wrist. Yeah, it kind of, that's just a wee bit of like a no-brainer because it goes. It kind of has like the same like undertone of green, like a greeny blue kind of vibe, but I don't know, I want to go for something different. I'm kind of thinking outside the box here and just go for something that you just wouldn't automatically go for. So I'm maybe thinking of this type of green. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Bringing it right up to the upper crease. Still using my pattern motions. This is not only just going to like pack on the shade, but kind of like not leave such a harsh line as well. Just dusting off that brush and I'm going to give that a wee blend. So I'm going to go into Tidal Rave, sorry. Cool. This one here. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do in the eyes in terms of the matte shades. So I'm now going to go into a couple of shimmers. I'm actually wanting to use more than one, more than two. Off camera there, I did swatch these two green shades, and they're nice, they're similar in a way, I suppose. I think I might actually just mix these two shimmers, these two green shimmers, and apply it just in the centre. That's the two of them shimmer shades mixed. I'm not expecting this to be like super duper intense, by the way, because we are applying this shimmer on top of a matte with a brush. And then just using that brush to give them edges a wee bit of a blend. By just kind of flicking up that shimmer, literally just moving it. There we go. Will I apply a shimmer there? Why not? Ripples? This shade? Will I apply this just like right at the outer corner? What does this look like? Ooh. Very nice. And then just blend them two together. Yeah, I really like this actually. I'm going on with the tiniest bit of Midnight Splash, by the way, which is that really dark blue. Literally just focusing it right here. And then just using pattern motions just to kind of disperse it a wee bit. Okay, so now for the lower lash line, I just went on ahead there and done this eye off camera and put my lashes on and everything. So I'm going to be taking my, of course, 05, and I'm going to go into this green shade here, and this is literally the only shade I'm going to be using on the lower lash line. And I'm just going to place that from the outer corner, following it the whole way to the inner corner. Also take in my 02. I'm not going to take any more product on it or anything. I think I'll do my lips, and I'm going to use the lip gloss that I actually got sent with this palette from Morphe. And I do apologise, I'm using this lip combination again, but it's my go-to combo at the minute. It's the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner. And I'm going to take the Superstay Matte Ink from Maybelline in the shade Driver. I could probably use one of my Mitchell things for this, but oh well. I'm going to take the tiniest bit of concealer. And a fluffy brush. I'm just going to use this wee squeezy lip gloss stuff, Cocoa Calypso. I'm going to take it on my finger actually because I don't want this to get skanky. Oh, it's quite nice actually. It's got like wee bits of glitter through it. Oh yeah. I'm going to give my face another wee spritz with the MAC Prep and Prime. This is the Cherry Blossom one, I think. Yeah, Cherry Blossom. Okay guys, so this has come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my god. Look at the absolute dirt of my hands. That is disgusting. Of course, I will have all the products listed and linked down below as well, along with my Instagram, so don't forget to go and follow me on there. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in my next video.